But this is move number 3, 2 of 2. So this is the second trip of the day, second and final trip of the day. Tomorrow will be the final move. That's when, like I said, the moving people come, and everything else that I didn't grab, which is really not a lot, it's just gonna get thrown on the truck. And that would be the final move. It is so freaking hot. I'm sure it's probably hot in y'all neck of the woods too if you're in anywhere in the south, but it's like been reaching 100 degrees since Friday, I believe. It is Sunday and I'm just tired and I want a chili dog, a good grilled chili dog. But is that gonna happen? I don't know. So I'm already ready for Friday at 3:30 to be done, to just finally rest. It's unfortunate but fortunate that my 3-day weekend got spent moving and not resting. But I'm also glad that I didn't have to take off any extra days for the move. Yeah, so I'm not gonna really film myself unloading the car. I mean, it's packed. All the perishables are up here in the front. Just different stuff. The last little bit of stuff. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. So we are moved in. Thankfully, I was able to take this bed apart last night because I remember from last time it was a little bit of a hassle. After some prayer, the Lord gave me the wisdom on how to get it apart. Because it's this part that gets crazy. Where the drawers are, yeah. So I gotta go back to the townhouse in a few to go get the screws and get everything else that I left. Baby, don't do that, okay? And then put our bed back together before tonight. I actually should have brought it because I mean I'm gonna have to make 2 trips since we don't have hot water over here yet. The last I checked, we gotta take our showers at the townhouse. So yeah, but everything got delivered. I gotta make sure the washer and dryer is hooked up right. It came on, but I don't know if the water will come on. So we'll see about that. Hopefully that's good because I really don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to go to YouTube University. But yeah, everything's set up. My work stuff is set up. I'll log in early in the morning to connect the Wi-Fi. I don't want to do it now because they'll see that I'm online. Yeah, so we'll do that in the morning. But yeah, everything is set up. And overtime, I am not rushing. Overtime, I will unload, unpack everything because a lot of this stuff, like I might have mentioned already before, has been in boxes since like 2014. At least, really, if not 2014, then definitely 2018 when I made my first move from my first ever apartment. So yeah, a lot of stuff need to go in the trash. I need to get a lock for my shed. It's definitely roomy up in that shed. Because like I said, everything from the garage went to that shed, and all the stuff will be moved into the room and bathroom. And then I can get his stuff situated so he can be ready for the morning. Back to work. Yeah, back to work. They need to stop making these crop tops. But yeah, so that is that. What time is it? Oh, it's just almost 10. Yeah, so I'm about to probably make some waffles real quick because I only had some cereal, and then head back over to the townhouse to get everything else that I didn't want them taken. So yeah. Oh y'all, What a day, what a day. It is 7:10 p.m. Memorial Day. We are just leaving the townhouse, aka the old house. Finished tidying up some stuff, like taking the trash out. It's still one big bag of trash that I'm gonna take out on Wednesday, because Thursday morning is trash day, so I'll have to come back Wednesday and set the trash can out to the curb. And plus, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but yes, I did mention it in the last video. Because we don't have no hot water at the new place right now. We just came from taking our shower as well, our hot shower. Thank you, Lord, for hot water, hot, clean water. And we also ate some of our barbecue and grabbed some more stuff, like his bike. Some stuff that I should have took, that I should have had them take on the truck. I know. Really everything in there I should have had them take. He was like, you want me to take them blankets too? I was like, no. Now who gotta come back and get the blankets? Me. And it's like, you paid $280. Like, you should have just put everything on a truck. Like, come on now. But I was trying to, like I said, well, I don't know. I be forgetting when I tell y'all, because I tell people, like family, and then I come on here and record, and I like forget who I told what to. But it was, even if it took an hour, you still have to pay it for at least 2 hours of work. So I wasn't trying to go over 2 hours at all. It was in my mind, I'm like, the less stuff they have to grab, the quicker they can be done, you know, and not go over the 2 hours. And everything worked out with that. Thank you, Jesus. Like, the Lord has been answering prayer after prayer after prayer after prayer after prayer. And some of the pressing issues that they need to handle is the hot water, the porch light, both porch lights, which is weird because they're on the same breaker line as the hall light and the kitchen light, which both of those work fine. So I don't know if it's something that need to be connected outside, but because that's electrical, that's not something I'm going to try to DIY. So reporting that, a professional is gonna have to come fix that. Like I said, prayerfully before Friday. Like, today I'm beat. I am beat. So beat that I called out for work tomorrow. I need to rest. This is gonna be the first night in our new home. We both gotta get used to the different noises, everything, because the AC is loud. I tested the washer. We're gonna go back and see if the dryer was connected right. Shout out to the movers, because shout out to Square Cow Movers. I found them literally, I think last week, a week or two ago, 2 weeks ago. We were leaving the park or either going to the park, and they had turned in front of us off the road, and I'm like, Square Cow Movers, I never heard of them. And I looked them up to make sure they were like not like commercial or over the road movers only, and made sure they offered like local services, and they're apparently in a whole bunch of states and cities. And if you look at their Federal Motor Carrier information, they have like a fleet of 64 trucks. So yeah, they are well established, and apparently they've been around for some years. But anyway, if you're moving, get them. They're great, they're affordable, no hidden price. They don't be charging you, they don't say, oh, it's gonna be $90 per hour for 2 people plus fuel, plus this, plus that. No. They were, for 2 guys, it was $140 for 2 hours. So, yeah. So, Isaiah got to get used to the house, obviously, because if we're not in the same room, he cries. He just got to get used to the different noises. The AC, the washer and dryer, because at the townhouse, it had a closet, and it had its own little room. But here, y'all saw how it is. It's just out in the open. But it's all good. I'm just so glad to be in our own place, and slowly telling myself, slowly you can decorate, you can buy new stuff, you can do your upgrades, whatever you want to do. One of the things is excuse me, is the smart thermostat. So I looked into that only because the energy company sent me an email talking about it's Memorial Day weekend. If you're considering buying a smart thermostat, compare it with our rebates, because apparently they give like a rebate if you get the smart system. I would love a smart system because it looks better. Mine definitely looks ancient old, looks like from the 80s. So it is Friday the 31st, almost 6 o'clock. First time bringing the bike out since this whole move situation. This is tonight will be our 4th night staying at our new home. It's still very empty out here. It's probably like 1, 2, 3, 7, about probably 7 or 8 people total that live out here right now. Yeah, so this is over here near the little playground. It's not really suitable for Isaiah's age. I mean, other than that little slide, and those little rolling tic-tac-toe things. But other than that, it's not really suitable, so I'm not taking him out. He want to ride. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening after the scorching 105-degree weather we've been experiencing ever since Tuesday, I think. And then we got a little storm that came through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And this morning it was very, very windy. Like, it was looking very scary, sounding scary. I had to Google what a derecho was because it was giving them vibes. And I know that those things just spontaneously touch down. Like, they're not trackable like tornadoes and stuff. So that was a bit scary. And then it like cleared up around like 10. The sun started coming out, thank God. But it's nice and cool out here. Windy, and yeah, we're just getting our ride on, our exercise on. Hot water finally got fixed yesterday. Porch lights finally got fixed yesterday. So I got my security cameras rolling. But yeah, everything has been good. Everything has been good. Still got to figure out this whole mail situation. Yeah. Still got to figure that out. Because everything I ordered from Amazon, except one package that's supposed to be delivered by them tonight. Supposed to. We'll see what happens with that. But the other one, the first one was supposed to be delivered by them, but they handed it off to United States Postal Service. Postal Service said I moved, they can't find me, they returned it. And then the other one was handed off to my stud finder so I can mount these TVs, was handed off to daggone UPS. UPS took it upon themselves yesterday talking about I had my city wrong, so they put freaking Pure Land, Texas, where this other park is outside of Houston, talking about it's gonna be delivered there tomorrow. What? So I'm just over it. But let me get rolling because he's getting antsy, so I'll catch y'all later.